Trixz body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood. Thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed. Cause the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Net runners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid. While over in Westbrook, trauma teams scraping cyber psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
Feels great to have you back. So then, did you all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City? Called Kujira, or the Whale. Apparently the Corp figured it wasn't safe in Japanese waters. Afraid some local fishermen might harpoon it for scientific research. But honestly, it's quite the power move.
Alright, luckily for us guys, the game remembers exactly where we left off, which is good.
You blind? Ah.
Yeah. I might have to, man. I might have to, guys. Like, it's so crazy how it's doing this, you know what I mean? I might have to, like, put my phone in another room, let it, like, just watch my stream on the phone, and you guys will just have to hear it that way. It'll be a longer delay in interacting, but it seems like this game does not like OBS and the game at the same time, but we'll find out. I mean, but look, the game runs pretty good, so that's good. It's a good thing, so I don't know, I guess we'll see, right? Guess we'll just have to wait and find out. What's going on over here? Patrol officer. Performing certain actions will reward you with street credits. Build your street cred to make a name for yourself in the Night City Night World. So, okay, good. Wow, look at that Rick. Wow.
got something better to do?
Oh, we got explosive things that we can do. What is this? Breach protocol, distract enemies. Okay.
The internal pressure in your head increased 3 times. To be a major function.
Shit done too. Don't you worry. Oh, motherfuckers pellstorm me, just like that. For real. Thank you.
So we're actually about to meet this guy. Probably a bad idea meeting this guy. Look at it. He looks like shady business. Like DJ
Yo,
Khaled.
Miss V. A pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in peace as Miss Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory smelling near like posies without seeing your 30th?
But remember, it's all that counts. Miss Nobody's don't survive in a night city.
Hello?
You're either somebody or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr. Chill. But folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Alright,
Hang on, got a question of my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could've had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could've just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that. Miss V?
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech. A biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
are you talking about Barrett?
Guessing it belongs to a corp?
I
Mm-hmm.
think that's his name. Barrett, I think?
Arasaka. Surely that's no problem. Hello?
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Alright, the good news is, guys, my GPU usage is definitely much less. I'm at 75% rather than 90, so I think, technically speaking, this should run better. Sorry about that, guys.
Hello?
Maelstrom, what's the issue? Client, tell me about it. Okay.
Client. What's her thing? Why does she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End the convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
Uh-oh.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstrom, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy. Miss V?
Royce guy. What's he like?
A straight psychopath. Chrome-loving kind.
Big club in this town.
I'll give you that. Except few of its other members, no matter the stakes, would put a friend and associate through an industrial microwave dryer. Apparently, first thing to burst are the eyeballs. Get a nice clear pop. Then the rest goes goulash.
Corpo agent. What's she playing at?
Hell if I know. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk.
Sounds like she was waiting on the transport, got stood up. Monochrome in the back's probably her chief suspect. Got nothing from him or on him, so she's keeping him just in case. But she needs to find the stolen gear before her bosses learn she fucked up.
Well, Miss V, that is some impressive deduction. Naturally, use that intel as you please. Preferably well. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Miss V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
I guess that's it.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally and not yet. You're weirding me out, V.
Claimed to want to check our pro cred, but to me it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot military prototype. Maelstrom clept it, then Dex
Solid?
paid to take it off their hands just before the gang goons had a switch up in management.
Right. Heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
About sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon. Hey, you with me, chica?
Yeah, you don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whack, something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table, Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
They must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Parker. Think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Sniff around. Hasta luego.
Right. So we gotta go to the Lizzie's bar between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. What time is it? How do I know what time is it? Just wanted to remind you again that Eddie's has already changed hands between me and my esteem, around the sums of 10,000 to be precise. So when you're there to take it off the hands, don't let them try to shake you down. Hey. Oh, we can. You'll need it. Best of luck.
Why's everyone got it out for me?
A lot of people.
The NCPD advises those traveling beyond official police jurisdiction.
Got traffic jam.
V, got a rat problem on my block. Who doesn't, right? Thing is, these rats are human-sized. Look just like tiger claws, too. Biggest one is a certain Taki Kenmochi. So do your fixer a solid and neutralize her ass, will ya? Deeds attached.
Forgot that I could drive, guys. How do I turn the radio off? I know those are all non-copyrighted, but I'm not gonna take the risk, guys. So do I really gotta wait for traffic? Oh no! I don't think this is really a parking spot, but it's gonna have to make do for now.
Hey there, dollface. Interest you in a preem BD?
Not my first time.
Don't remember you.
'Cause I didn't get into the front.
Huh, get a load of this one. Right. Rules are simple. Someone catches your eye, you do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box. No recording, no copping feels when the guards ain't looking. In you go. Have fun, doll. Welcome to Lizzie's.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
Why is your phone like flying in the air right now? So what am I supposed to do? Jim. Yeah, I don't want to take the risk, guys. I'm not taking the risk of like getting banned or anything like that.
Yeah, no surprise there.
I have connection. Another round over here, Stat.
So, one girl like me. Hey,
Get you something.
so curious. The name Lizzie's. That the owner?
Not for a long while, no. And it's none too sweet a story.
Oh, now I'm just flat interested.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day. Lizzie's bar. Girls were paid right, insured, even had decent security. Good spot, all in all.
Let me guess. It didn't last.
No, Tiger Claws took care of that. Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls, real bad ones. No hesitation.
All right.
Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though, didn't they?
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal with him. Luckily, they kept
60% GPUs, so this is getting better now, guys.
Big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. Biz booms to this day.
Looking for Evelyn Parker. Know if she's here?
Who's asking?
A big tipper. Generous when I get the answers I'm looking for.
Appreciate the gesture, truly. But afraid I don't get paid to talk. Opposite, actually.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one. Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
I don't know, I feel like every time we drink, we always get in trouble.
V?
Sense on. Only tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Why are we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. Know a place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. If anyone asks, we're not here.
Nothing's wrong.
You'll
Really?
Why don't you just tell me the truth?
It's
I just told you.
V?
Okay. Oh, we have to sit.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
I don't know him well, haven't worked together long. Let's just cut to the chase. I'm the best. You don't care what Dex thinks.
I'm waiting.
I don't even know what these symbols mean.
No idea if Dex exaggerates. A little, a lot. You got me. Just started working with him, in fact.
I've heard there are two kinds of fixers. Those with stable crews on long contracts and short leashes. Loyalty and predictability they value above all else. Then there's the other kind. Dex's kind.
Come on. Can't leave that hanging.
Headhunters. They lay their trust elsewhere, not in people, but in a thing. Their intuition. They bet on potential. And if they lose that bet, it's the last mistake they ever make. I'm hoping Dex's intuition has served him well in this case.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka. Making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been? V? V? V?
Okay.
Arasaka seems to have quite the touch with that hotel chain. But I gotta say, Konpeki and Tokyo's still leagues above the rest.
The two are identical to each other.
Japan's staff. The service can't be beat. Singapore, Paris, Washington. Ugh, all the rest act like charity case cousins by comparison.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. True.
So where's this chip hiding, exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? In Night City? Huh, guess the scream sheets weren't lying this time.
It's on the lips of everyone in the city. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son, heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire, in town. Please.
Could it be? Emperor's prepared to cede his throne after 150 years? Doubt it.
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them?
You can customize quite a bit though, Solid. You can do like your character's hair, eyes, cheeks, mouth, different like makeup, piercings, tattoos, things like that. It's quite a bit. It's pretty decent. All right, let's see what's up your sleeve. Let's ask you
So we're not jumping the corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
They say what's up.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yuri's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Even so, still Yorinobu fucking Arasaka.
Wow.
Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Huh. Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
What?
Yeah, Fortnite is bull.
Why?
I'm waiting.
You've got any spare aces up your sleeve? Now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your tits perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch, aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to
Have a good night, Project Zero. Thank you for coming in, dog.
Nope, don't buy it. Netwatch's integrity rests on their neutrality. Why would they tarnish their rep by procuring stolen goods?
Netwatch provides net security
Right,
for all
that too, guys.
corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
So what's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
One more thing. Data that's on the chip. What is it?
Irrelevant, entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck. Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank accounts are sated.
Heard a bit about Yorinobu. Studied finance and biotech in Tokyo, probably to please his father.
Mm-hmm. Saburo was grooming him to be his successor.
But then Yorinobu cut himself off from the Corp. Joined the Steel Dragons, nomads, from Tokyo. Heard they were planning an Arasaka coup or its downfall.
That flash of youthful rebellion ended like it usually does. Yorinobu returned to the fold, but the bitter taste remained. You know your stuff. But that's only one side of him. There's another. An intelligent man who has his own designs on the Corp.
Seems to be risking everything with this relic scam.
Yes, because he's fallen for the biggest lie this town puts forward. That he can gain and retain control of anything.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. Hey, we weren't finished. Now, it can be a very useful tool. Good for analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp.
No, at least double
Exactly what you need.
Like anything else?
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's
Oh, I'm
suite.
insulting you?
The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD rec implant. Why, you object?
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You, know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back, years. V, this is important.
That's how it is, honey.
Judy's always been
I
there
don't
for
wanna
me.
hear it.
Always helped out.
No.
I trust her.
No.
But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So you'll be a good girl, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
What are you doing?
Alright, hold on guys. Let me see something here. But can you get banned from this game? Yeah, no, just be careful, Solid. I mean, it's common sense, right? If you know about it, don't do it. Just don't, obviously, point the camera at the genitals. Don't show no dinglings for like an hour straight, you know what I mean? Like, don't make it intentional. So what I did is I just put the nudity patch on, so I don't have to worry about no headaches or issues. The game is rated mature, so it's not rated AO, so you're fine. What you can do is you can always check the platform's list of banned games. If it's not on there, you're fine. You have nothing to worry about. However, if there are like sexual activity, then you really need to make sure you either one, turn the game capture off, or two, just be aware of it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like if you're at the, like, I haven't seen it yet or whatever, but if there are scenes where there's extreme sexual activity, you need to make sure you're not like advertising it, you know, or conducting it. Alright, so what's going on here? Is there anything in this room?
Hey, there you are. This is V. She's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make you barf. Impressive looking setup. Need all this to process brain dances?
Mm-hmm. Analyzers, sensory sig amps, acoustic and emotive wave monitors, facial expression translators.
Judy.
South Park, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like a little bit here and there is okay. You're fine.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. There are definitely far worse games, and Jim will tell you. If you want to play games like that, Jim knows how to get them. He'll let you know what they are.
Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside? Let her look, let her rummage around?
So it hasn't been too bad. I think it'll be fine. Really, it's the character customization.
Ever taken a dip before?
And I believe, like, there was a scene where I was in the bathroom where if I didn't have the nudity patch on, she probably would have been naked in the bathtub. So, I mean, I'm just being safe about it. I went about turning it on, you know, so if anything was to happen with that on, at least it's shown that I took initiative and that I'm trying to be cautious. You know, think I can take it? No, never. What's so raw about it?
What do you mean by raw? How's this differ from the ready-mades?
Huh. Ready-mades, provided they're well made, should feed you feelings and impressions you'd never have the chance to experience yourself in real space. But it's mass market shit, so it's pre-crafted, hard-coded, fenced in, and manageable. A raw one? Well,
if you do get this game solid, get it on console.
Move around, look at things in detail.
This game is a pain on PC,
use those
bro.
layers to fish for juicier emotes and impulses, then use them to pad the BDs that go to market. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
Okay, where do you want me to sit down at? Oh, in the chair. Okay. Well, was there anything in the lockers back here? Mm-hmm. Ooh, we got some pink shorts. Sweet. Alright, guys, have a seat. And the jiggled? Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Or for like solid, oh my god, I killed Kitty! What is she doing to me? What's this on my head?
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
A what profile now?
A model of your perceptions and emotional responses. Need to adjust that so the raw BD won't overwhelm you. If I don't, best case scenario, you'll get nauseous as soon as you're in. Probably barf like you would in a shoddy Virtue enviro.
Mm-hmm. And worst case?
Your synapses sizzle like locusts in a deep fryer. But we're not about to let that happen. Nuh-uh.
Okay.
Okay, hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time.
I thought you got the PS5 already, solid.
Gonna run the analysis soft.
I think my one cousin got a new NVIDIA 360 Ti.
Mm-hmm.
My brother got the Xbox One Series X.
Okay, now let's set the
I'm the only one sitting here without next-gen console and without next or 3000 series GPU.
An eye exam.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of. One more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay, all set. I need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't you just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks. Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
What'd you choose? Corner store holder.
You don't have either of those yet. Me neither.
Real amateurs. Don't even know.
Oh, it's not out for PS5?
Suits our needs perfectly though. You ready?
I will need to claim my free games gem. Getting it for PS4. You can get the free upgrade at 5. Oh. Dude, that's bogus though. I see what they're doing. So this game is having problems, okay, on PC. It's having major problems. Performance issues, the DLSS and ray tracing, all that shenanigans. With that being said, I can definitely see why they would just release it for previous gen, so that way they can use that as an excuse as to why certain things couldn't be implemented. Because next gen consoles are supposed to support ray tracing and all these other phenomenal things, but now a game that's already built with it, they're not going to release it for the next gen consoles. Makes no sense. Sounds like a lazy development.
Boot it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get
The PS5 don't come out till next year.
We'll jump into editing.
I thought it was out already. People were getting it.
In 3, 2, 1.
Wait, what?
Plan simple.
Oh, you mean the game?
Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out, and we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast.
They look like Borderland bandits.
Spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high.
Okay, on you go.
Down, everybody, on the ground. I want to see you kissing the flooring. Money, now, or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God. Whoa, yeah, hey, now, before I blow your fucking head off.
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
Wow. That was too much.
A flash of
What's up, Skylines?
intense shock. I can still feel it. I remember. Fuck. That last second. Could have warned me how much it hurts to die.
Trust me, real death hurts much, much more.
Not so sure about that.
You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode.
No! We're diving back in. What are we looking at now?
Link to the BD Roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. Whole
Wait,
scene's
what?
yours. Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So, analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console
Plan
to
simple.
unpause.
Do nothing
Try
wrong.
it.
Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out, and we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Oh no.